engaging straight away. They don't get like a surprise round, but they're walking in. And in tow, another Medusa. Don't move. Don't do anything stupid. I see my sisters had some fun with you. At your rear, Brew. The Amazons close in. Darian in tow, a sword at her throat. Quite the predicament you all find yourselves in. If you reach for a blade, you will lose this. Your so-called queen at the back there dies. And these little stone friends of yours will be the first to go. Not to return. Step back, male. Looking at you, Belvril. You're a bit too close for my liking. More Amazonians pouring, shifting past. One moves towards where the bed would have been. And you in the corner, Satyr. I've seen what you can do. You start to change into anything unworldly or otherworldly. And you may turn into one of your friends. Drop your weapons. This fight's over. Drop it all. Looking at you, Brew the Medusa, you hear the hissing of like her snakes at the moment are sort of concealed behind this hood, but you can see this the platinum helmet that's on her head, identifying as a queen, but this hood is still over her head. I dare you to try something. See all of your, well, efforts go to waste, perhaps. Drop your weapons. Stares at you. Yeah, go on.
Before I drop anything, I mean, drop or fight. Let's say through the band.
You see the tension in the Amazonian warriors as well, as you see them grasping tight against their blades, looking at you. There's this horrible tension in the air.
Yacchus will only reply over the band, just with a one world, just duel.
Okay, Queenie. You want everybody to drop their weapons. I'm not too fond of what's happened here. But at this point, the only thing I could see to do is to challenge you to a one-on-one duel.
Roll for me a persuasion check. As you see her smile slightly. The tension still very much held by the Amazonian warriors.
Figures.
That would be a thing. You are right. Perhaps, if you were Amazonian, or had any sort of claim to this throne, I would accept. But at the moment it seems like a last-ditch attempt at getting out of your situation, which won't happen. Which won't happen.
I'm starting to kind of giggle in the corner. Even me, a man, a Medusa, you, be you queen, have a claim or not. We warriors forming around you, won't even fight for them, and have them do your bidding. I see what it means to them. They know just as well as we do. But
the woman in front of you moves forward towards you. Shut your mouth, or have your tongue cut from your throat. These roll for persuasion as well, but these Amazonian warriors, the fact they don't take men seriously. The only other man in this room, apart from you, Yacchus, is the commoner that's on the floor bowing down to the queen. They are entirely matriarchal. And the thought of you somehow persuading all these people around her to fight against their queen, Fuck me, you're persuasive though.
That was so close.
So you do see a few of them sort of shift eye to eye, perhaps a little bit. I've got a point. I just meant we could just kill him. What say back you there, Darian? You have the right to challenge me. We could settle this now if you like. You hear like a little sort of whimper from back here where like a blade at her throat, it gets lifted off her neck ever so slightly. Nothing but silence for a moment.
Is Darian like not replying at all? Like as like Yacchus is trying to look past the Amazons. What is Darian doing? What is she like looking like? Is she scared? Is she?
She's been held in place, like arms at her back, sword just off her throat so she can speak. She's looking towards you, Bruce. She's looking towards you, Yacchus, with like terror in her eyes. Almost like let's have this whimper of I can't win. I can't win.
The only one still having a claim to the throne is so terrified to even take her birthright. This rage and revenge that has been festering into her heart for years and years, amounting to nothing. That's the pride of the Amazons. Well, I have a proposition for you, Queen, if you are so, well, inclined as to listen. I suggest you accept a duel with me, as my claim has been killing off your other two sisters. I'll try to cast suggestion on her.
Okay. A few of these two at the back here, after the persuasion of Belvril as well, they sort of lower their weapons ever so slightly, still tensed up and looking around. Okay, so it is DC 15 against Wisdom, is it?
Yes. Oh my fucking god.
You hear like sort of say, Your Majesty, let's be done with this. She's like, wait. Perhaps they do have a point, these little ones. They have killed my sister. That is a fact. It is just me left. You know, what if they're right? You know, what kind of a queen would I be if I were not a leader? Perhaps we resort to making an example. My younger sister, of course. She is lovely, but she was younger than I. Not quite as adept. Okay then.
So I take it you accept the challenge, trying to be the third one on the list.
I do accept.
Marvelous. Well, should we do this on some sort of arena? Do you have something that could house your, well, warriors to see you fail in front of them?
Amusing. Perhaps next door. It's a larger room. We don't need all that space. I don't want to keep everyone waiting. As this Amazon to the side opens the door. Don't worry. This shan't take long.
He just kind of clicks his tongue.
As you begin to sort of move into the room next door, a few of the beds are propped up and pushed to the side. Brew, your sort of motion to go in, the commoner's left there to deal with the child. Unfortunately, Amar and Lana at this point are sort of just stuck looking at each other.
Oh, come on, slide our statues over so we can see.
I've got
You can
Albert
just see the
following
corner of
along.
the room. It's
Oh shit!
Sorry,
I
say again?
don't have vision with Yacchus now.
Oh, what now?
Nope.
That's weird. Hang on a second.
Oh, that's much better.
There we go. Step forward. Don't be shy. In you come, Belvril. I want you to see this. Yeah, Albert's there. Yeah. Albert can see for both you, Larnos. There we are. Can you see into that, Larnos?
No.
Let's do something quickly so you should be able to see.
That's alright. Don't have to worry.
I'll do this for a second.
Oh, there we
Well
go.
then, let us begin. And at that point, I need you to roll initiative. We just clear the board. Oh, nat 1.
Woo!
You see most of the Amazons sort of hold their shields up, pretty much understanding what's about to happen, but Yacchus, you do get the first move against her.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. But she is not yet because I'm taking this turn before her. I can still attack before I need to like avert my eyes from her, right?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. You got basically a free turn before she pulls down her hood.
Thank fuck. Okay. Then, since I don't need to avert my eyes, I will not do so, and I'll simply take my bonus action as the taking aim to grant myself advantage on this attack, and like have the weapon be in the form of a whip, the thorn whip that he used against those Amazons in the forest. But it looks like kind of weird on his like regular form as opposed to the big when they go on.
Okay.
So this. All right. Oh my god, I'm shaking so much. Fuck. $16 a hit.
So this one is in this armored form, so unfortunately that would not hit.
Oh fucking hell! Come on.
The other one was naked and had an AC of 15. This one here, you see wearing this like quite fine clothing, but it is like this leather mixed in with bits of studded sort of fineries, but it is armor. As you go attacking towards this flail, and that's with advances, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. Don't
And you
have
charge
any
forward.
inspiration.
Unfortunately, as your attack goes towards her, it will not connect. As you see her pull its blade to the side just in time to catch with this whip against this flailing whip and block it off and stare towards you. I hope that's not all of it. Is it?
Oh, it's just an appetizer.
See her smile. Good. And pull her hood down. And move towards you. As she draws her blade, this one's quite finely curved. You see there's something different about it. You see this is effectively a better weapon than the one you saw before in the hands of the other woman. First, her hair attacks you, and 2 attacks with a short sword.
Ooh, those two would hit.
Not the snake hair though, yeah?
Not the snake hair though. No.
Okay.
Oh, fucking hells. This doesn't feel good at all. I will use my uncanny dodge. Oh, is
Okay.
her short sword also poison?
Her short sword is also poisoned. As you see,
Wow.
is like as you basically get this sword that goes diving into the side of you. You see, basically, she heard the entire ruckus going next door, and she's ready herself for a fight. And unfortunately, it means her weapons are coated with pretty decent poison. As the blades attack against you, you feel your veins begin to burn slightly. Like your eyes begin to tear and water. Fuck, is what you're thinking.
Yeah.
But that is her turn. Come on,
Alright.
dance with me, boy. Let me make you the example we'd all wish to see.
And dance I shall. And I'm going to use my bonus action to try and use Clever as Gods against her. I kind of like feint out an attack with my shield kind of covering her view.
So at this point, you're shielding your eyes, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so so you try and get that. I guess her wisdom. Her wisdom's pretty shit. Okay, so you can't see wisdom. Yeah, she fails. You get your advantage, but with disadvantage, not looking so straight rolling.
Yeah, it would be a straight roll against her. Oh, if only. Whatever. I will attack, and this is the bonus to this thing. Okay.
Oh yeah, this one here, this flails up at the side and comes round, strikes down. You get it like where her legs are, and you hear this sickening crack as her knee sort of gives way slightly.
I'm afraid I would rather ask you to stay in your place. And the like crack at the knees is like basically the tendrils connecting her to the ground as I'm like using the booming blade. And since I do have mobile and I attacked her, I can come out of her range without taking an opportunity attack. And like back myself against the corner basically.
Hiding, backing yourself into the wall already. You see her like look down from at her leg where you just hit her, and she understands the spell. She just wrenches it free and goes towards you. She will take that extra damage. Go ahead and roll that.
Okay, this doesn't happen often. So, how much damage would it be? Going to be
2d8?
I think so. Yeah, we're not
Okay,
level
go.
11, right?
No, not yet. 9.
No, 9. Yeah, 9.
Okay. You see her laugh slightly as she's backed up against the wall, and she just sort of has you there. She wants you. She's like, "Look at me! I dare you! Look at me!" You hear like the Amazonians next to you, sort of like keeping you in place, but their shields are up. They don't want to get anything to do with this. They're like backed up against the wall. Again, these attacks are coming in.
You wish your attention, whore. I've only eyes for one woman.
Not an advantage.
Nope, that would hit. I'll again use my canny dodge.
Okay.
That's how much? 12 reduced to 6.
Yeah, is it the whole damage gets reduced by half of it? Oh, fantastic. Okay. Don't move anywhere. Look at me.
Whew. Now I do need to move for this. Fucking hell. Yeah, I can take the steady aim, so I will attack at a disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh boy. Fuck.
Yeah, as you sort of backed up into the wall, deflecting these blades, you try and get an attack through, and she parries it to the side, smiling, almost in a way that you do in your Wendigo form. You hear her cackling. More! Come on! Is this it? The heroes of Thailand.
This is an ongoing dance. You seem rather eager. Are you perhaps frustrated?
You tell me. And she darts towards you, if that's your turn.
Yeah.
Darts in again, sword. You see her like really pushing it on as one of the snakes comes darting out to try and attack you again from the side. And 2 of the blades come crashing down as well.
Oh my god, how are you rolling so well, my dude?
It's not me, it's the Medusa.
Yeah, it definitely fucking is. I'll block the first and the second one, but the third one would connect. Still, I mean
Okay,
the 25 one.
Okay, yeah, I see, yeah. So 4 plus 7 on that one.
11. Okay.
Do you yield yet? Will you give up? Show yourself to be the coward that we all know you are.
Like with that, I will look directly at her and then spit in her face. Never. And I will attack without having to worry
Okay.
about disadvantage.
You will have to worry about the snakes, but of course, go ahead and roll without disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, baby.
Holy shit. As you fucking don't even bother to avert your eyes, this thing goes crashing. Is it still in its whip form, is it?
Yes.
You just go striking it down, and it almost wraps round her shoulder and comes back and just smacks it like dead in the face. Through where this Greek helm style thing goes and sort of rips at a portion of her jaw. You see this gash appear from like her side of her cheek, and it rips down her chest, revealing like her neck and this scar. And this thunder strikes it. Fuck me, that's some damage there. Was it 40, 50, 60 points now?
I think close to like
58.
58, yeah.
That's not.
And you see her scream as you retract the whip, like it pulls portions of flesh with her. I will need you to make a Constitution saving throw, though.
Definitely will.
As for a moment, the Amazonian warriors step forward, like, wait! She's like, get back!
And
Con.
Oh my god, yes!
and as this is ongoing, I think I'm taking on the role of kind of the pilot in Hercules with the rock in it, the guy that's like obviously talking him up the whole time he's doing everything. Please, here you see, warriors. One of us can do this to your queen, let alone all of us all together, and a man at that. Is this someone you really want leading you? I don't think so.
She lets out this scream as she goes towards it. You can roll for me a persuasion there. They are sort of worried for her, not worried about what she's doing.
And as I'm doing it, I kind of have the bagpipe and I'm going, a little doot. Purely so hopefully no one realises I bardic inspiration Yacchus. So
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You can absolutely have inspiration for that one there. As
and
the three attacks go towards her. So you get Bardic Inspiration, and I'll give you Inspiration as well, Yacchus. Just for that fucking attack.
I might say as well through the ban, fucking don't get turned to stone. Save the inspiration for that. Let me get persuasion.
Give me a little sleight of hand as well if you can, just to make sure, you know, the Amazonians next to you are very much focused on this fight. But yeah, you're able to pull it off sneakily.
Are you ready for the nat 20? Yeah, yeet!
You're getting some looks, but I think they're not quite sure yet as she moves towards you, taking some damage as well.
Now, this I will have to like reach out to Deb because I don't know exactly. Would the movement damage from a critical hit of a booming blade also get like the double effect on the dice or not? Because I'm not 100% sure on that one and how that works.
Let's see, Booming Blade. Pick off.
I'll
Takes
click on
one
it.
out of it.
It's like because a crit basically like amplifies the damage of the hit itself, but since this is an attack, it's a bit wonky. So I'll like leave it up to you if it applies on the movement as well, or it's just a 2d8.
You know what? I'll leave this to Google. Hang on.
I would argue that it's the same attack.
So
It's
that's what I was
just
thinking as
triggering
well.
later.
You know what? Yeah, fuck it. It says here it does an additional 2d8 damage. The event attack deals an extra 1d8. So that's not an additional damage roll. So 48 damage, please. As she wrenches her leg free. She is looking rough. As she wrenches it free, flesh comes with it, and she is enraged. She makes these attacks towards you now. She is not looking good. 2 short swords come darting out towards you.
Both of
She
them
is
miss.
struggling away at this point as her hair goes biting down. You see it fall flat.
And with that, I'm gonna use my reaction to do a striking blow against that natural one.
Go ahead.
Again, not looking away from her or anything.
You see her start spluttering and coughing, like clutching at her face as it goes down. That hit. Let me see. Says with the. Is this with sneak damage?
I think so, because I'm not averting my eyes, so I wouldn't have disadvantage on it.
Do you get sneak for. What would the sneak attack be from, though? You don't have advantage on you.
Let me see.
See to make sure. If you have advantage on the attack roll.
You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy. Okay.
So you wouldn't get the sneak damage.
Fuck. Okay.
So let's see, 13. So it's just 13 here, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't bring her down. The sneak damage would have done. She is on her last legs here. And she looks towards you and she's sort of just staring, penetrating your gaze. As it's your turn. But the first thing I need you to do is roll for me a Constitution saving throw.
I will.
As she lets out this feeble, like, help! Help me! As the Amazonian warriors look like they're about to move or do something. Go ahead and take your turn.
There is nobody that will come for you! And I am going to strike at it. Okay. Without like averting my gaze or anything, let me take off the sneak attack. I will use my inspiration for that.
Does a nat one always miss, or do you get inspiration to still hit?
I'm using the DM inspiration that he gave me to re-roll the attack.
Okay, yeah. As you go flailing out towards it, the first one, this sort of counter of an attack goes between under her legs as she moves her leg. You've got it right where you want. And as the weapon comes striking down, how do you want to do this?
I want this to be like kind of in the theme of like a snake, like the flail like wraps around her neck, and with like his natural agility and kind of like a throwback to how he used to fight in the beginning when we started adventuring. He will like dash underneath her legs, and as he like rests basically back to back against her, he will pull onto the chain. It will like leverage between her legs and pull her neck down and like crack it.
And as her neck comes down towards her, you hear this sickening. It's the breaking of bone. As the blood sprays the carpeted floor. As the Medusa dies before you. Some of the Amazonians go to make a move forward straight away. One of those say, wait! For a stunned moment or two, there is nothing but silence.
So is her crown like sitting on the floor now somewhere, I suppose?
So her helmet is sort of like still on her head.
I'm gonna go to pick it up and place it on Darian's head. I'll flick off the other one, the battered old wonky one from the other room. That could go throw away. I throw it and it bounces off the wall by Albert, and I put the other one on Darian's head, and then flop my hat off and bow very deeply.
there is this stunned moment. Can you roll for me a performance check as you make this grand show of crowning a new queen? They're sort of everyone is stunned. These Amazonian warriors don't believe it for a start. As you crown Darian, these two Amazonian warriors don't sort of let her go for a second until the third goes, wait, you all heard it. She accepted the challenge. Is this your champion? That's what Darren says, looking towards you, Yacchus. Darren looks to you as well, Yacchus, with eyes that sort of ask for permission.
I kind of like asking for permission to accept, basically.
Yeah.
Hail! Hail to the cowards! Hail to the weaklings! Hail to those that embrace their fears, that accept it, and that will overcome it! We are weak! We fear the strong, but we are victorious!
For a moment, they all look around, and Darian sort of smiles a little bit. Yes, he is. As these two don't move, the third takes a knee. The fourth takes a knee. The fifth takes a knee. They all start to kneel down. Hail Queen Darian. As she, in this stunned moment of disbelief, like stood against this bed in this blood-soaked room, Medusa dead on the floor, this new silver platinum crown crested upon her head. A new queen of the Amazons. There is. I think that's where we're going to end it for the session.
Oh my god!
I must say, that was the most incredible time ever to get a natural 20. Fucking
That was
unbelievable.
Oh, no kidding.
Curiosity-wise, because she missed 3 attacks at the end there, unbelievable. What were you at?
18 HP.
18 HP. Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
If she got like 1 through and like decent damage,
Yeah, could have done it.
maybe, because I still like had the like I didn't use the striking blow immediately. I wanted to like wait and see if anything lands so that I could use a uncanny dodge to like reduce the damage, because if it would have been 1 with good damage, I would have still managed to survive, maybe.
Yeah,
And I could
yeah.
have finished her off, but that was down to the wire. That was really down to the wire.
Absolutely. I fucking did not expect that outcome at all. Well done very much. Amara Leonidas, sorry you didn't see it.